Let's stay with security matters. In Baringo, police have intensified a security operation following an invasion of Baringo South by a group of raiders. Dozens of police officers were dispatched to the affected areas to try and evict the invaders out of the land originally occupied by the members of the Tugen community. More than a dozen schools remain closed. In what was his house just 2 weeks ago, Arabal location chief William Koech picks up the pieces of what was left of his house in Katilomo village. His house is among dozens that were vandalized by suspected members of the Pokot community.
Wakapepa mapati 106 na sasa hata mimi naishi sasa kwa masenta huko kama IDP.
The Kapindasum Primary School was not spared either during the raid. Dozens of businesses in Arabal location, Baringo South, were also vandalized when suspected Pokot herders who were armed raided 2 locations, forcing the Tugen to abandon their homes. The raids are said to have been over pasture and water for livestock, but some locals say it is more than just pasture.
Ni area tu ndio wanataka kuishi, si ati nyazi. Hiyo si nyazi. Na si maji. Kama ingekuwa nyazi si wangekula na wakae. Mbona tuliacha wakule nyazi tukaacha wakunywe maji. Lakini wanakunywa maji jioni wakirudisha wanafuga mtoni wanakuja kupeleka mali ya wenyewe.
A contingent of more than 200 police officers drawn from the regular and administration police, rapid deployment unit and general service unit have been deployed to affected areas to try and flush out the herders. But even with the presence of security agencies, tension remains high. Over 2,000 pupils remain out of school. Homes are deserted, and locals who have been forced to move out of their homes are reluctant to go back.
Hata watoto wetu karibu mashule 25 imefungwa kwa sababu hii ya shida hii.
Local leaders are stepping in to help resolve the conflict.
Some of the leaders were even getting in touch with me this morning to see if they can move to those areas and convince their kingsmen to move away.
The regional commissioner says there is a bigger problem in the North Rift.
We're estimating the whole of North Rift, the 5 counties, we're estimating about 200,000 firearms illegally held.
Illegally held firearms have helped fuel conflict among communities in the North Rift. The government's disarmament efforts have not been successful in recovering firearms held in the wrong hands. Rita Tinina, KTN.